Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. So for today's video, I'm kind of excited because I'm trying out a new foundation and I got it about a week ago and I just been putting it to the side. It's been so tempting to try it out, but I want to try it out for the first time on camera with you guys. So I just put it on hold. I'm also gonna try out a new concealer. If you guys know me, I've been using the e.l.f. Hydrating Camo Concealer for so long. I don't even remember when I first tried it out, but it's been a long time and I don't try new products. I don't know why. I don't like, try new things. I just stick to one thing. It's just my anxiety. But I saw these two and I just wanted to give it a shot and see if I fall in love with this one. Well, then I could go from two, the e.l.f. one and then this one. So, and also I wanted this one to be a chill, get ready with me, back in the day YouTube vibes. So I didn't do my hair. My hair is just straight out the shower from last night, so it's a little frizzy, a little messy. I popped on my headband like always, and I think I'm gonna just leave it on like that. So don't mind my hair. And also my daughter, always a part of my videos, so don't mind her either. And if this is your first time watching me, you just came across this video, hi, welcome. I'm Jasmine, I'm a mom of two. I would love for you to be a part of the family, so subscribe if you haven't already. So yeah, let's get started. Okay, so I want to try doing, new foundations or like trying new foundations series on my channel. I don't know what I'm gonna call it, just to see what foundations are out there, affordable ones, drugstore and all of that. It's really hard for me to buy a high-end foundation. I haven't tried one just yet. I know, crazy. I just never just convince myself in buying a high-end one, just because once I see the price, that's it for me. I just go to the drugstore section, Okay, so I'm going to be trying out the CoverGirl Outlast Extreme Wear 3-in-1 foundation. It claims to be a full coverage foundation. So for a girl like me who has acne prone skin, so that's another thing. If you guys don't know me, I do have sensitive skin. I have acne prone skin, so as you guys can tell, I do have lots of acne going on. Not all of them are active, like fresh. They're mainly acne scars and hyperpigmentation. So I have a lot to cover up. That's why I love a full coverage foundation just for myself personally. But I don't like to mattifying, even though I am on the oily side, more of like combination. I don't like dry foundations or mattifying foundations just because for me it feels like it's just caking up on my skin and I don't like that. I still like that fresh look, even though I put powder over my foundation, but I don't want a dry, thick consistency or like mattifying foundation. If I'm gonna put powder on top of it, it's just gonna cake up even more. So I like a full coverage foundation, but more on the lightweight side. So hopefully that's how it is, but we'll see. We're gonna try it out and show you guys. This is why I didn't want to conceal my acne, even though I do that before getting on camera, just because I don't want to scare you guys. But this is my skin, this is me. So if you have acne, don't be ashamed of it, you're beautiful. Yeah, this is my skin. And also I'm going through a purge because I am on a acne medication, which is different. If you guys didn't see my skincare routine, I'll put it right here. You guys go check that out because I mentioned a lot of good products that I've been using. Without further ado, let's try this foundation. Oh, and then concealer. I also got the Milani Conceal and Perfect Long Wear Concealer. I got two shades because I didn't know which one was going to be perfect for my under eyes, because I do like to brighten up my under eyes and also to conceal my acne. So I got a darker shade and then a lighter shade. So hopefully this one will be good under my eyes and this one to conceal my acne. So we're gonna try these two. That's why I didn't conceal my acne before filming, because I normally go in with the e.l.f. but because I am trying a new concealer, I wanted to try it on with you guys. Okay, so I'm trying to speed this up so it's not long. To start off, I normally go in with the e.l.f. Poreless Putty Primer. I'm in love with this one. They have so many different ones. They have a hydrating one, a poreless, is this a poreless one? Yeah, poreless, I forgot the other ones. I think mattifying one, I don't even know. But I really like this one. So I'm just gonna put this one in my T-zone area. I do have a lot of pores, so I have to prime before my foundation. It makes a big difference. So I'm just doing what I normally do with any foundations, just because this is what I'm gonna keep doing no matter what. I'm not gonna skip this step, so that's why I'm doing it. But if you don't like primers or you don't like this one, then do it however you prefer. And I already did my brows because that's gonna take forever on camera, and this video is not about that. So we're not gonna do that today. Now we're gonna go in. I'm kind of scared about the shade, you guys. I got the Golden Natural 817 just because I do self tan. Right now you're not gonna be able to tell too much just because I did put it last night. So I don't know if you guys can tell on camera, but my face is a little pale, more than my body, so it's way lighter. So I mean, it looks good, and the other ones were too dark, so let's hope this works. If not, I need to return it. It says lift. I need my scissors. Hold on. Scissors. There you go. Okay. Oh, it's black. I thought it was gonna be red too. Okay, I was gonna go in with the foundation. I'm all over the place. Oh, hey boo. What happened? Wait, why do you need my license? This is how it is if you live with a sneakerhead. Okay, I was gonna go in with the foundation, but I forgot I need to conceal. You see, I normally conceal before I film, so that's why I got so used to just going straight into the foundation. Okay, so to conceal, I'm gonna get the darker one. This one's in shade 135, medium beige. And these are cute packaging. Like, look at that. Okay, let's see. It looks creamy. Oh, it smells like the MAC concealer. Ooh, but not too strong. Not as strong as the MAC concealer. So let's see. Oh, it's super creamy. I'm gonna just do that area first just to see. Pretty good. It is more of like the pink undertone, which I don't like, but it's only to conceal and then put the foundation over, so I'm not like too worried about it. So let's conceal the other ones. I like to conceal like the bold like red acne marks. Something that I feel like the foundation won't really cover up just because it's super red. Yeah, I have a lot of acne right now, so. I don't blend it all the way. I like for it to dry up on my skin where I applied it rather than smearing it everywhere, because I am going with the foundation on top of it. So it's just to conceal it, not to perfect it, you know, and blend it out. It's just to cover up those spots. So far so good with this shade, only because the pink undertone I don't really like, just because I am more of like the yellow olive undertone. We'll see, but that's gonna be under the foundation, so we're not worried about that. Now let's go in. I like that it's a pump. I love the pumps. I don't like any applicators, you know, with a stick or you have to pour it out. It just gets messy, so I prefer a pump. So that already off the bat I love. And also I'm going to go in with the e.l.f. sponge. I personally don't use a brush for foundation just because I don't like using a brush, just because, like I said, my acne and I have a lot to cover up. I feel like the sponge really adds more of that coverage versus the brush, just because of my skin texture and all of that. So it's just, you know, your preference. Okay, so sponge. This one's already damped, so we're going to see. Or should I just apply it all over my face first? Or one side of the face? Let's do that. Scared, do I have to turn it? Oh, you gotta turn it. Oh, it comes with a lock too. I like that. Ah. Oh, it's not thick. It's still runny, as you guys can see. I like that. I was kind of scared for it to be too thick, like I mentioned earlier. But let's see the shade now. Okay, let's go in. Ooh. You guys see that? Okay, the shade, I don't know. I feel like it's a little too light, but I also heard that it oxidizes, because right now it applied very like pale, but from the bottle it's a little darker. Let's see if it oxidizes while I'm applying it. Oh, it's not too thick. Oh my god, you guys, look at my lips. Look at my lips. I look so pale. That's how you know there's good coverage right there, because my lip color, my natural lip color is super red, like cherry red. And look at that. Okay, that looks so weird. Let's take it off a bit. Okay, so far so good. I'm gonna bring it a little bit down to my neck. Even though I have self tan, it's gonna be a little, well, it's not that different. I don't know if you guys can tell, but that is pretty good. I have a lot of acne. You guys saw that. I feel like I just need to go in a little bit more on the problem areas, but not all over once again, like a second coat. I feel like I don't really have to go in with too much powder to set it, just because it is not that dewy, but it's not mattifying either. It's more of like a satin finish, which that I don't mind. When they're too matte, that's when I'm like, no, it's a no-go for me. I feel like on camera it looks so pale, but it's gonna come together, guys, so be patient. But I like it so far. I'm gonna do just a little dot because it does blend out really nice. And I feel like a little goes a long way when you're like very, you know, dabbing it, taking your time with it to blend everything out for it to be a thinner layer versus, you know, adding more and more to it. So far, I love it. And to be honest, I wasn't a big fan of CoverGirl. I don't know why. I think this was just like years ago. So ever since then, I just never came around to trying it out again until this one came out. And I heard a lot of good reviews on it. So I was like, well, I gotta try it out for myself. And I'm so glad I did. Okay, I'm gonna see if it oxidizes, because on my hand, I don't know if you guys can see. If you guys could see that, it oxidized on my hand. It got a little darker. So I think this shade is actually good, because the one after this too was too dark, and then the one before this looked too pale. So I was like, well, let me just try the golden one. Okay, so I'm gonna go in with a little bit to cover up the problem areas a little bit more. Like I said, the bold red acne takes a lot to cover up. So I'm gonna add a little bit more here, a little bit more here, as if it was concealer on my chin, and then right here. So I only needed a little bit just to add a little bit more on the problem areas. I don't have to go in with another pump. Okay, I'm gonna zoom you guys in. But there's my face. It covered it really, really nice. So far so good. Really enjoying this one. Now I'm gonna go in with the new concealer. Which one's the lighter one? This one. This one's in 120 Light Vanilla. Ooh, this one's hard. Okay, now let's try this one under my eyes. I'm kind of nervous because this is why I hate trying new stuff. Because what if it doesn't work out and you just have to like wear that all day, the rest of the day, just to see? And the applicator grabs on so much that you just, that's just with one pump. Not pump, but you know. So I don't know if this dries really, really fast under my eyes. So we're gonna see and work fast here, just in case it does. I'm just going with the Maybelline Fit Me Concealer to bronze my face, give me some more color. Okay, let me blend all of this out, and then I'll come right back. Hey guys, I look super pale right now, but I went in with the Maybelline Fit Me loose finishing powder on top of that to set the concealer and my face. So I'm gonna finish the rest of my face, and then I'm gonna come back on here, let you guys know about the foundation and the concealer after I'm done with the rest of my makeup. So I'll be back in a second. Okay guys, so I'm done with the rest of my makeup. As I was getting ready, I did notice that this was looking more dry on my skin, like cakey. I know it's because I also put powder on top of this. So I don't know if I should switch it up to like a thinner powder, translucent powder, and maybe this will look better. But also I forgot about the acne medication that I mentioned earlier. I am on it. It's about to be a month that I've been on it. I use it every other night. So my skin is still in that purge process of like breakouts and cleaning out my skin. My texture is a little bumpy everywhere, like I have some small little bumps everywhere. So that could also cause the dryness, because that medication is strong. It does tend to dry out your skin. I've been using serums, oils, and all of that, which is helping my skin a lot. I see my skin improving because of the medication, but it's still in that purge, you know, weeks that your skin gets worse before it gets better. I'm gonna still keep it and just try it out as the weeks go by, because my skin is starting to get better from the medication. So Once my skin is more smooth and cleared, you could say, from my acne or like the bumps of my acne and all of that, once all of that's healed, I'll give you guys an update on this. But for the most part, with the coverage and how it applies, I love it. It blends out beautifully. The coverage is there. When it says full coverage, it covers up a lot. Like I said, I only had to go in on top of my problem areas, which are, you know, my active acne, just because they are more bold, more fresh, more red. So I need to cover those up, whatever foundation I use. And I also forgot to mention that this one has the SPF 18 on it, so a little bit of sunscreen, which is helpful. Do not use this as a sunscreen, you could say. Always use your sunscreen a higher, stronger SPF for your face before going in with any foundation, even though with foundations that do have SPF. The shade is not like too on point with my skin tone. It does look a little bit lighter or pale, on the pale side, and I think it has to do with the SPF, because the shade itself I feel like works good, but just behind it, it looks like there's like a cast over it, or like, I don't know, it just looks a little pale. So if I'm not self-tanning, I feel like this will match me perfectly. For the most part, I mean, it's not like a huge difference, like so pale and then dark down here. And also because of the medication, I just feel like this was like wrong timing, but I'm just being real with you guys. I wanted to try this out. Like, I did not want to wait until my skin got better or whatever. So I'm still doing this video because I was just thinking about it during the process of doing my makeup, about the medication. So I'm like, great, like this would happen to me. But I'll keep you guys updated as my skin starts to get better and then I start using this more and more. But if it just keeps, you know, applying like this very dry, or like after I apply it, after the powder and everything on my face, I would probably just mix my foundations. I'm huge on mixing foundations. Like, I love mixing foundations. You're customizing your own foundation to your liking. So I would probably mix this with a more dewy foundation just to give that hydration back into my skin, or that look, you could say, the dewy look. So I think mixing it will work best for me personally, at least for now, because my skin is still going through that process of healing and all of that with the medication. So it is dry, not so dry that it's flaky, but I could see the small bumps. I'm gonna zoom you guys in so you guys could see. Just keep in mind, my texture and all of that has to do with the medication as well. So my skin is still healing from all of that. And I shouldn't be wearing this much makeup today just because I take a break from makeup every other day, just because I do use it, the medication, every other night. But I did this video for you guys. It's my filming day, so I had to. And also the concealers. I'm not a big fan of these. I think I would use this just to conceal, but not under the eyes, because it is a bit drying, at least for me. It could be different for anybody else, but for me personally, it dried up my eyes underneath. It's already kind of cracking, but I'm still gonna give it a shot. I'm still gonna just try it out, because you never know. After the first time, you just have to work with it and keep playing around with it with other foundations, eye creams, or it has to do with so much. But it does cover up, and it covers up, you know, my dark circles, my redness, and all of that. It's just the drying that I'm like, I'm probably gonna mix these with the more dewy concealer, like the Maybelline Fit Me. Mix it up. Probably that will work out better for me, at least. But this foundation, I do recommend this for acne prone skin people. If you guys suffer with acne, this does cover it up. Yeah, I'm gonna show you guys my skin up close, but that will be it for the video. I hope you guys enjoy this type of video, trying out a new foundation. Let me know your recommendations on what foundation I should try next. Comment down below any drugstore foundations. I would love to do those, because I know a lot of people don't really like to buy high-end foundations, just like me. And if you guys want to just try out or see how other drugstore foundations work, then let me know on the comments below, and I would love to do those videos for you guys. And let me know what I should call these series. Like, I don't want to do like Foundation Fridays, or I feel like other people have that too. I just want to make like my own type of series on trying out new foundations, or maybe only drugstore foundations. I don't know. This is my first time trying out a new foundation with you guys, I believe. Thank you guys so much for watching, and let me know what other videos you guys want to see next from me, and I will see you guys on the next one.